Ta-da! I know. It's Saturday. It is September the 29th. Shake my head when I say that. And it's just a couple minutes before 7 o'clock in the morning here in Colorado. And I'm excited for today. Got lots and lots and lots to do. So I wanted to get on here early and do the YouTube. And then we'll go do the daily. And then we'll be joining the VIP club at 9 o'clock, 2 hours from now, to do the readings for the members that show up. And then I have a reading this afternoon. And then we have the VIP club getting together again at 5. So it's going to be a busy, busy day. Never mind anything else that happens to come along or float along. Whoa, I love it when it's busy like this. And I just want to take a second and say thank you for this month. This month has been truly incredible. A lot different than August in the way it felt, but still extremely unique in comparison. September, of course, this was the first month of the new year for the metaphysical, and there's been a lot of metaphysical awakenings happening. And I want to thank you for your participation in that and your willingness to accept that new attitude, that new awakeness, that new peace that you're searching for, that new life purpose. So thank you. Today we're going to be using the regular Angel Tarot deck created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, published of course by Hay House. Lately I have been calling upon the angels of earth and air and wind, well that's air, fire and water. So it's the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, water. And it's very special so that all things are balanced. Earth, of course, everything in your earthly state. And the Power Tarot deck, that would be, Archangel Ariel. Water, all of your emotions, your psychic abilities, all of those things in the Power Tarot deck, that would be Archangel Raphael. I'm doing that because it's important that we accept the 4, that we accept that part of us. Fire is all about our passions, all about our awakening, all about the who and the what and the why of what we are. And with the emotions I can throw in, in the water suit, although it's, represented by Raphael. I was just thinking that's also part of Haniel. That's part of your gut, part of your ESP, part of who you are. And I just want you to kind of be aware of that. I think that's one of the reasons I was pulled to this deck this morning, because this deck speaks of the 4 elements. And it's all a part of who we are, the total makeup, the total universe, the total everything. So yes, we always put this into prayer, and we ask that it is for the greater good, for the higher self, that it's enlightening, that it's empowering, that it's uplifting, that it's strengthening, and hopefully a little entertaining. You just never know about the entertaining part. So let us see indeed what God and His Son, Holy Spirit, our amazing angels, the 4 elements, want to share with us on this super Saturday. This one as well. Okay. Whew. I know. Both of those. Okay. And no, not that one. I haven't heard stop. Okay. And yes, I broke down yesterday afternoon. I couldn't stand the cold anymore. I did actually turn my heat on. Not high, but enough to get the chill out. When it got down to 62, and it stayed at 62, and I realized the outside temperature was, 47, I was going, okay, Monica, you really, 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 really need to get the chill out. It got to the point where it was so cold my legs were aching. I'm like, okay, that's enough. But today, it's supposed to be in the 90s again. Go figure. I have a feeling it won't make it quite that high, but it's Colorado, you just never know. It appears to me that we have a 6-card read, so let's go take a look. Well, there you go. Okay, we got to get out of our heads. This, did you hear that sound? I heard that sound. Almost sounded like a bird hit the window. It is the 5 of air, and we have a tendency as human beings to beat ourselves up for what we believe are mistakes. And it's time to forgive yourself for that. Maybe it was an unwise choice, but what did you learn from it? Did you learn and grow from it, or are you hanging on to it so it keeps going in your head over and over and over again? Time to release that spinning wheel and go, okay, choice was made, that was done, it's in the past. What can I learn from it? How can I take it and turn it into something better? And what actually really transpired? Where did I maybe allow someone else to push me into making an unwise choice? This is time to close that situation off, grow from it, learn from it, and move on. Get out of your head. Next card. Very cool. Yeah, because when you release, that guilt trip that you're running yourself through, when you release the feelings of regret or guilt or worry, concern, and all that stuff, and you move them off and you let go and let God, then what happens is it opens up your current situation. It opens up your present moment. It allows you to celebrate what's going on now, fully, emotionally, spiritually, to rise up, to get the fresh air, to be with like-minded people. I'm going to move that forward so you can see a little bit better. A contented and rewarding family life. Doesn't always mean blood family. Doesn't always mean family of marriage. It's like, here you go. Your emotional and material needs are being met. Trustworthy relationships. Be aware of who you trust. There's a lot of people go, oh, I want to be your friend, or don't you worry about it, I'll be there. And when push comes to shove, they're not. Be aware of who you call friends. Be aware of who you call associates. Be aware of who you call like-minded individuals. Are they really? Or do they really want something from you? Is that how this happened? Next card. Okay, cool. Yeah, that fits beautifully. 2 of water. We're back to the emotions, back to that intuition. A relationship that continues to grow closer. This is also talking about forgiveness. And this is also forgiving yourself. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone or accept or maybe even understand the behavior. It means that behavior, words, lack of action, whatever it was, no longer controls you. So this is the time to set yourself free and literally go swim with the dolphins and the whales. There is a positive resolution of a conflict, but you do need to be centered. You can't go off on a tangent. You can't allow the emotions to carry you away so that you're speaking things out to the universe that you don't really mean. Remember, what you send out is what you get back. Oh, how cool. Let me go ahead and take a sip of something because I didn't want to do that cough, but I did anyway. Oops, sorry. I love it. Yeah. 9 of Earth. Excuse me. 9 of Earth talks about enjoying life's little luxuries. The last bloom on the roses in your garden as we're heading into fall. Maybe the newness of the squash and the pumpkins that you planted, and now can be able to enjoy for a fall harvest. The changing of the leaves. The smell in the air has changed. Time to get out in nature this weekend if you can. Go ahead and take a look and see what's actually going on. There's several places just north of us that got snow yesterday. I want them to keep it north. I don't mean that rudely. But still, when you stop and think about it, the blanket of snow is an indicator of nature, like wanting to go to sleep. It doesn't really go to sleep. It goes into hibernation so that next spring we can have the harvest again. Those are life's little luxuries. Those are life's little magics. Listening to children play indoors. It's like, get them away from the computer. Maybe sit down and have story time. Maybe it's time to Teach them about, where did that come from? Teach them about your ancestry. Teach them about your living legends in your family. Teach them about the stories so that they can pass it down to your grandkids, their children, and their kids and their kids. Let those stories come alive. That too is part of life's little luxuries. It's also talking about whether, if you're self-employed, that is going to continue to grow towards the end of the year. I literally heard towards the end of the year. As we are building into the holiday season, it's like your successful self-employment is going to become even more successful. But I did hear put 10% away, put 10% away, put 10% away, so that you can get carried through, when there aren't as many sales or as many purchases or as many whatever. Put 10% away. And the next card. Wow. Hey, Metatron, my buddy. The Chariot. Upward and onward, upward and onward. An important achievement. Self-discipline, willpower, I'm going to say self-control. This is the time to be very clear, very concise, job well done. I'm hearing it again. Get your documents in order, get your documents in order. And it's kind of be like, finally, it has that feeling, finally, where you can rise up and soar. There's going to be a balance. It's the yin and the yang, but the Chariot is indicating as change, moving forward and upward. And we're going to close with a major arcana. Beautiful. Hello, Raziel. The Hermit doesn't mean that you have to hermitize yourself, although I do. The Hermit is also the wise one, also the one that leads for the magic in life, the one that you go to for meditation, the one that you can call upon to center your thoughts and to hear the wisdom. Talks about spiritual. Actually, it talks about spending time in quiet meditation. I was about to say it talks about spiritual growth. It talks about the importance of all of that. This is a time to get mentored if you're looking for that life purpose in the spiritual realm. This is a time to find the peace, get your chakras aligned, get all of those things centered and balanced so that you can absorb the new knowledge. This is going to be a time of self-discovery, so you can discover how blessed you really are with the wonderful gifts God has given you. Wow. And yes, as a dear friend of mine said yesterday, I do take these readings to heart on a personal level as well. So I truly hope that this amazing, wonderful, tantalizing reading serves you well today. I do sincerely hope you'll come join me on the VIP club. It still has time. It is by, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, subscription. It's $49.99 a month. Breaks down to $12.50 a week. You can cancel it at any time, starting on Monday. Every day, Monday through Saturday at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Mountain Time, I am making myself available to members of the club to do and guarantee a reading. If you don't show up, I can't do a reading. We're also in there teaching. Originally planned on it being once a month. It's probably going to end up being more than that as well. Right now we are on lesson 1 on how to get acquainted with doing angel card readings and a whole lot more. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I do still have time. In spite of all the insanity and this crazy scheduling that I've got, I do still have time. Please visit my website. It's houseofangelcardreadings.com. The half-hour live and the 1-hour live are both still on sale. We're going to keep it on sale so long as people tell me that they enjoy that by making a purchase. Have a beautiful and a successful and a sweet Saturday today. We will talk to you again. I was going to say tomorrow, and yet I hesitated because I'm not sure if I want to take this Sunday off or not. I did last Sunday, and it did my soul a world of good. But how about this? I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.